Hi everyone, I'm Lisa. Welcome to Lisa's Stamp Studio and tonight's Spotlight with Lisa event. I am looking forward to sharing a project with you. Actually, I've got several projects to share with you. I'm giving you a few minutes to get on. I may be delayed by a minute or so. It seems like every time I'm getting ready to do a Facebook Live, there has been an update on Facebook and it's different on how to maneuver around. It's crazy. So I see two people are on. I don't know who it's yet. So make sure you introduce yourself and say hi. The best part of live is that I'm here and you're there and we can interact. So if you type messages to me, hi Patty, I can actually read them and know that you're here. Hi Bonnie, I see you signed on as well. I'm really excited to share tonight's project with you. Remember, if this is your first time, I would love for you to introduce yourself and say, hey, I'm a first timer, and tell me where you're from. And if you're returning, thank you for coming back. Hi, Kathy Vaught. Hi, Linda. I'm so glad you guys are here. My stamping friends are with me. Hi, Sue from Wisconsin. Yay. I'm sure the weather is getting much nicer there. Hi, Kay. It's good to see you as well. Yay. We've got quite a few people on tonight. So I wanted to go over the formalities of Facebook Live really quick, and then we're going to dive into the project. I'm still a little raspy, and I think it's the weather here in Florida. It's been beautiful, but it's been really windy, and I think that kicks up my allergies, so bear with me. Remember, we're subjected to Facebook and technology. So if I should lose you, don't panic, I'll come back. And if you lose me, just refresh your screen and then come back on. Hi, Janet, she's from Alberta, yay. So glad that you're here. So don't, one thing about technology, we never know what it's gonna do. So you're just gonna need to be patient with it, all right? At the end of tonight's live, I will come back on a few minutes later and I will post a picture of tonight's project as well as cutting dimensions. And I know you're going to want those because there's some pieces to this. Nothing is hard, but I know you're going to want those dimensions so that you can make your own creations, right? Hi, Tony. I'm glad that you're here. All right, and hang with me after we're done because I have lots more samples to show you. Okay, are we ready? Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna flip you around. Hi, Vicki, and I'm gonna let you face the stamp table. It's gonna be an ugly view until I can get everything going, so give me just a second. Okay, so here's that ugly view I told you about. I got my little handy dandy light here. That is always helpful to make it a little bit brighter. And I think you all should be able to see me pretty well. I want to make sure that I'm not too far in. Okay, just want to make sure. Kayla Ray, I'm glad you're here. You're from New Hampshire. It's good to see you here. All right, if you guys can give me a shout out and just make sure that you can hear me okay, that would be awesome. The phone is at eye level literally right now, so I get in my tiptoes every once in a while. If you like something, send me hearts or likes because I can see those very easily, and I will address all your comments when I see them or after the live broadcast, so don't think I'm ignoring you, okay? All right, we are going to use this, the Eastern Beauty stamp set. I'm sure that you know that there's an exclusive bundle of products right now that are called the Eastern Palace Suite. Now, the bundles that are available right now, there's two of them. One is a starter. It's got lots of great stuff in it. And the other one's the Premier. We'll talk a little bit more about that later. But if you go over to my blog, which you can access here from Facebook on the Learn More button here at the top, and navigate to the tab that says Online Classes, underneath the studio stamps and the mail where you can stamp with me from home, there's a breakdown of those two bundles. Now I'm pointing it out because it never fails. I'll say this over and over again and people are like, well, I didn't know that. Well, I want to let you know these bundles that are being offered are not going to be in the brand new catalog. Hi Casey, hi Norma, I'm glad you guys are here. So if you like the products, get them now because there's a lot of free things that are included with these special bundles, but it's only for May. And if you're going to buy the bundle, for heaven's sake, look at Studio Stamps in the mail so I can give you all the pre-cut supplies so you can make the gorgeous cards that are included in my designs. All right, so we're going to focus on this. All right, that's enough of that. The first thing I'm going to work on is a piece of Dapper Denim cardstock, and I want to look real quick and make sure I've got this going the right way. We are going to be doing some cutting for a real interesting cut on this. And I am going to move my grid paper all the way up here because I want to make sure that you can see. Yep, I think you can see here on the grid paper. Normally I've used a pencil and I've had people tell me, well, we can't see that on the video. So yeah, I know that. So I'm going to use a chalk marker, and it's going to make some unsightly lines, but it's going to be okay because I'm going to flip it over. It's going to be symmetrical. So what we want to do first is we want to make some tick marks so that we know where to cut. Now, I'm going to give you all the dimensions, so don't worry about that right now. So I'm lining this up in my corner, and you can see that it's 3/4 of an inch wide. And I am going to find the center, as close to the center as I can. And that is going to be at 1 7/8, which is right here. So I'm making a little white dot there. I hope that you guys can see that right here. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make 2 marks on the sides, here and here, at the 1 inch mark. So I'm going to mark 1 inch here, and then because of the Stampin' Up! Grid paper, gotta love those little lines on the grid, I'm going to make the other one here, which is at the 1 inch mark. All right, so let me move this back down, and let me show you. So I think you can see it, right? So I've got these white marks here. Okay, now obviously if you're doing this at home, you'll probably want to use a pencil. And now we're going to bring in the Stampin' Trimmer. I absolutely love this thing. For those of you that don't know about it, the light colored blade is for scoring. It actually comes with it. And the dark colored blade is for cutting. And obviously we're going to be doing some cutting. And what we're going to be doing right now is we're actually going to connect the dots. So we're going to line up this white tick mark right here in this black groove. This is the cutting strip that the blade travels down. Okay, so I'm going to put 1 tick mark there and the other tick mark down here as well. So I'm trying to make sure that I'm in your view. I think you guys can see it, yes? All right, so I'm here and I'm here. My blade is off the paper because I want to make sure I'm controlling where it's going. And then I'm just going to slice. All right, so that gives me an angle. Now I'm going to do the exact same thing on this side. So I'm going to line up the white tick mark in the track and the other tick mark down here at the other end of the track. Okay, it looks good. And then I'm going to cut. All right, so now we have this. So we're going to flip it over. We don't want to see those little white lines. But I just wanted to show you how to do it because I think that's the secret to making this cut on this card. You may think it looks difficult, but it's really, really easy. All right, so let's do some stamping, and we're going to do tone on tone. So this is Dapper Denim cardstock, and I'm using Dapper Denim ink. And from that beautiful stamp set I just showed you, the Eastern Beauty. I'm going to tell you what, there are so many possibilities with this. It's crazy. Wait till you see all the other samples I've got for you. I am pulling out what I'm calling the medallion flower because I don't know what else to call it. Hi, Loretta. Hi, Carla. It's so great you guys are here. Hi, Francis. I'm so glad you guys came to be with me. All right, so I'm going to ink this up. And I'm going to start actually in the center. So I'm going to stamp my medallion flower right here, and I'm going to press. And I'm going to create like a pattern paper look. So I'm going to ink, and then I'm going to fill in. Now I'm kind of far away because of the camera, so bear with me. I'm looking really hard to make sure I'm as close as possible. Do you see how I'm using the points of the flower medallion to kind of fill in to make a pattern? And then I'm going to do the same thing up here. Watch, is this going to fit? Oh, we're going to make it fit. We're going to make it fit. There we go. And then I'm going to come down here. It's a lot easier when you're closer. And down here. Do you guys see that? Did you see I missed? Oh my goodness gracious. Live is never ever easy. I don't care what anyone says, but you know what? I think I'm going to end up hiding that, so I'm not really worried about it. Okay, I'm going to stamp off that extra ink. I've got my Stampin' Scrub right here off camera, so this is going to be my wet side and that's my dry side. Love this, kind of like doing the dishes for your stamps. And believe it or not, that is all the stamping we are going to do tonight. Yes. Hi, Jake. It's good that you're here. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do some die cutting. So I'm going to swivel you over to the big shot right there. Okay, I think you guys can see pretty good. Hi, Polly. I'm glad you made it. Yay, you found me. I'm using the Layering Circles framelits, and I've got a piece of gold foil and a piece of Dapper Denim cardstock. Now, if you don't know what these are, these layering framelits are fabulous because the sizes are nested in circles, and you also get the scallop circles as well. Love these and use them all the time because I don't know about you, but I cannot fussy cut a circle to save my life. The great thing too is if you're using 2 different sizes like I am here, you're able to die cut several pieces at once on the platform. I love the magnetic platform because it creates a contact between my framelit and the clear mat that's here on the bottom to protect them. So they don't slip around nearly as much as they would without it. Another clear mat over the top, and then I'm gonna crank this through. A lot of people get really concerned about all that popping and cracking, thinking that they're ruining their big shot, but they're not. Okay, let me run you back over to the stamp table. This is the one thing I do love about using my cell phone is I'm able to manipulate this just a little bit. Can't do that with the regular camera. All right, so there we go. Now we've got this circle and we've got that circle. So let me just set my framelits aside. And, okay, we're gonna move on to the next step. I've got a piece of very vanilla cardstock right here, and I'm going to be using my 2-inch circle punch. And I am going to punch out a circle, nice and simple. Now, normally you might think we're going to do some stamping on there, but not today, because I want to show you something really fabulous that's part of the suite of products during this special. And these are the gorgeous Eastern gold vinyl stickers. Now, I'm going to confess that when Stampin' Up! Said stickers, I about went into panic mode. Hi, Lynn. I was like, ew, stickers, ew, tacky. Oh no, not until I got these. I was going crazy for these. Now, you're going to see that I've used quite a few here. So this is one, and then there's another sheet here. I'm trying to pull these, they're kind of stuck together, and you can see I've used some. But you get 2 sheets of each pattern. But here is what I love about them. Are you ready? Oh, I think you're gonna fall in love with them just like I did. Okay, so I've got a sheet here that I'm gonna be using. The outside edges are completely clear. I mean, completely clear. You're going to love this. Hi, Terry. So when you go to put them on your project, they're going to be virtually invisible. And no one's going to know they're there unless they really examine it. Now, I'm going to give you a little tip about these too. These are not repositionable at all. They're really, really sticky. So once it's down, it's down. So I'm just going to eye this the very best I can from the distance I'm at. And I'm going to place that on my circle. Pretty, huh? And look, no effort. You got to love that. All right, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to adhere these to those circles that we had just die cut. If you don't know about the silicone mat, I absolutely love it because adhesive will not stick to it. So if you've got small things that you're putting adhesive on and you do it on your regular work surface, you're going to have that residual tape left behind that gets stuck to everything. And so I love working on here because if I get a little zealous and I go outside the lines, I don't have to worry about it marring my work surface and then, of course, getting adhesive on all my other things. All right, so I'm going to put that on the Dapper Denim circle. Let me flip that over and more adhesive here because this is going to go on the gold. And then that gold foil sheet. I don't know about you guys, but I love shiny. Shiny is so, so pretty. Really can bling up a card, and it really brings out those vinyl stickers really well, doesn't it? Your voice sounds better. Yes, Lynn, finally. I'm still a little bit scratchy, but it's much better than it was. I had laryngitis for a whole week. My family was thrilled, but that was the only person that was thrilled, I'm telling you. All right, so now we've got this piece, remember? All right. Then I've got these pieces as well. So another piece of gold. I've got a piece of designer series paper. This is from that same suite of products. The designer paper is included in whether you buy the starter or the premier bundle, and you are going to love it. I'm going to show you all of it. I've got it. So this is going to end up going here, and this is going to end up going here. See how it's coming together? But I had this brilliant idea with these stickers. I thought, oh, I want to trim this. But I'm going to make a confession right now. I have one that's already done, and the first one I made, I struggled just a little bit. I was like, wow, I tried to do it while it was all adhered to the card, and I couldn't do it. So tonight, we're going to experiment, right? I'm among friends, so we can experiment together. So I'm going to set those aside. I'm going to bring in my silicone mat. So here's where the experiment's going to come in. I'm going to lay this here. So I'm going to take off this little scallop one. Let's see if I can get it off with just my fingernail. Yep, I think I can. So I'm taking off one. All right, and I want this edge right along here. But I want half of it on and half of it off. So this is where I was really challenged before. But remember, nothing sticks to the silicone mat. So I thought, you know what? Let's try it this way. I'm going to use my sticky scissors, but I'm going to do it from the back. Well, yes, I think I am. I was going to change my mind. And I am actually going to cut here on an angle. I'll make sure you guys can see me. I think you can. And then I'm just gonna lightly pull. Oh, I guess I told you they were sticky. I guess I didn't cut it far enough. Let me just cut a little bit more. All right. Now I'm gonna take the rest of this, because this is where my angle cut is, and I'm gonna come down and I'm gonna cross over it just a little bit. And it's okay if you cross over it. You're gonna see on the card I'm gonna show you when I'm done that I actually did it different on the first one. So I wanna make sure I'm actually on the paper. Yep, I am. And then I'm gonna press. Now, flipping it over, because I'm gonna use the cardstock as my guide to cut these. These are my sticky scissors. Do you guys have a pair of sticky scissors at your house? These are the ones that I don't ever use with ribbon or anything else. Okay, so that silicone mat has just earned its weight in gold. Wait, I've got one more edge here. I'm gonna cut that as well. Okay, so now we've got this trim. All right, I'm gonna lay that here upside down because I don't want that to stick anything. And now I'm gonna take my designer paper. I'm gonna add some adhesive to the back. And I am going to put that on the gold foil. I'm gonna leave myself a little bit of a border here around the edges because I've cut it so it will be a layer. That's gonna go here. And then I'm gonna add adhesive to the edges here on this card. And then I'm gonna slide that over so you guys can see it. And then if I cut this just right, which I think I did, let's see, this will layer on top of here like so. All right, and then I'm gonna flip it over and rub from the back because forever I have ink on my fingers. Always, always, always. And I always get on the top of my project. So I've learned to rub from the back. Okay, I'm just gonna confess this is making me crazy. So we're gonna cover it. All right, let's add this to a base first. This is very vanilla cardstock. This whole suite of products uses very vanilla, and you're gonna absolutely love it. I can't wait to share what some of the cool things are that are gonna be in that. All right, so here's the base of our card. Oh, you're loving this. Oh, I'm so glad, you guys. Oh, hearts and likes are always make me happy because then I know you're listening and you like it. I always worry about sound sometimes with Facebook Live because, you know, technology, it goes in and out. So if I can see you typing and I can see you sending me little likes, it's always helpful. All right, adhesive on the back. I've kind of gone a little crazy on this. I'm very conservative with my adhesive. Some people cover the back of the card. And then I'm going to center this on that very vanilla card base. Again, I'm rubbing from the back. Okay. Do you see how that sticker has landed just perfectly? Yay, you guys got hearts. Okay. Remember this? Okay, I'm going to flip this over. Dimensionals. I started a brand new pack today. That's how much stamping I did. When I tell you this afternoon, this grid paper that I had here was so saturated with ink, it was crazy. And I'm going to be generous with these. And the reason is I find when they go through the post office to the mail meter, that they can come through a little wobbly. So I want to make sure that my dimensionals are well balanced. And I want to give you a tip. If you've got short fingernails like mine and you have a hard time getting the paper off, press right here. You guys are so cute with the hearts. Thank you so much. And that'll lift the edges for you. All right, so here I am back to the middle of my card, and I think my boo-boo is going to get covered. Oh, it's going to make me so happy if it does. And I'm going to stick that right here like so. Now, was this easy or what? Dawn says, it's so pretty, Loretta Gorgeous. Thank you, you guys. But look how simple this was. And look, you can even cover your boo-boos. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I'm so glad you guys love that. Okay, so let me show you some other cards, okay? You ready? All right, let me grab them out of my tote here. Bear with me 1 second. All right, so here was another card. Are you ready for this one though? Ready, ready, ready? Look. Look. So I call this a peekaboo card. So I punched a hole in the front, and I believe this is the 2-inch circle punch. I gotta look at my notes to be honest with you. It looks like the 2-inch. And then all I did was I stamped just part of the circles that are part of the stamp set. I'm telling you that the possibilities are absolutely endless. So I only inked part of it and I stamped it on here, and then I used the stickers that are all part of this. I mean, again, you just get so many pieces. So much fun. Now, the sticker for the center on the circle I want to show you. Can you see this? It shows through just a little bit. So you're probably thinking, uh-oh, it's going to stick to the inside of your card. Well, I've got a tip for you. Now don't laugh, okay? So here's what I did. When it was sticky here, of course it was sticking to the inside. I was like, well, that's no good. That's not gonna work. So I took it and I rubbed it on my jeans. And you would think it turned blue, but it didn't. And all it did was it broke down the stickiness here on the back of the circle. The other thing you can do is you can take your embossing buddy and lightly tap it and then flick off your excess powder, and that takes all that stickiness away. Because I don't know about you, I tried really hard to get that perfect circle sticker on there, but it was tough. And then again, just stamped through the opening, added more stickers, some rhinestones, some sequins, curved words. Oh my gosh, this was one thing about the stamp set that totally sold me. I loved these curved words. I thought, how fun is that? Lots and lots of ideas with this. All right, so here was another idea for you. And I have one more. If you follow my blog or you've been on this Facebook page before, you have seen this. I posted, I think it was on Monday. Norma says, how funny. Yes, I know I'm kind of silly, aren't I? Clever. I have to be resourceful, right, Loretta? You just have to be. All right, so I posted this on Monday, and these gorgeous tassels are also part of the Premier Bundle. All right, so let me just do this. I want to show you some of the things that you get. So like I said, there were 2 bundles. The starter bundle, you're going to get the stamp set. You're also going to get the stickers, okay? I know we showed you some of those, all right? You're also gonna get a package of 12 by 12 designer series paper. And I know you're probably thinking that's not 12 by 12. And the reason is because my studio stamps in the mail customers, this doesn't fit in the priority envelope if it's 12 by 12. So I'm cutting it all into 6 by 6s. So they'll get the entire package. Great for memory keeping if they do that, or scrapbooking, as well as for their cards. But the paper is gorgeous. There's specialty paper. So there's some gold foils, and you're gonna notice that there's all different patterns. This was the one we used today. Just gorgeous. And I'll tell you what, I don't care what people tell you when you look at a picture, it's just not the same as when you see it on a video. There's actually another piece of foil. Here it is, and the striped. But here's what I love. Now, of course, the foils are not double-sided, but all of the other ones are. Look at this. You wanna know what? Brand new in color. It's called Lemon Lime Twist. And another confession, when I saw this color, I was like, ew. And now it's like my new favorite because it goes so beautifully with so many colors. And brand new Tranquil Tide. That's a new in color as well. And this color right here, brand new in color. This is called Fresh Fig. And those new in colors are coming out on June 1st. Boy, just a couple weeks away. I don't know about you, but I can't believe it's like almost the middle of May. Just crazy. Just crazy. All right, so that's all included in the starter bundle. You're also going to get a package of vanilla note cards and envelopes. Those are brand new this year. I wish I had some left, but I don't. I've used them all, and I'm going to show you why. The Premier Bundle, which is the bigger bundle, you're going to get tassels like these, and they come in several different colors, and you're going to get the coordinating framelits. Gotta love these, but are you ready? Not only do these die cut all the actual images, but check this out. These actually make partial die cuts. Now, if you head over to my blog, which you can do easily by clicking the Learn More button at the top, and navigate to my online classes tab for Studio Stamps in the Mail, I have a short introduction video that shows you all the product. So I'm not gonna bore you by showing it to you now because I'd rather show you samples. All right, you ready? I've got more. These cards I'm going to share with you right now are all part of Studio Stamps in the Mail. So when you purchase Studio Stamps in the Mail, you're going to get pre-cut supplies from me for free. I do not charge you for them, so that when you buy either the starter or the Premier Bundle, that's all part of on my blog, you will be able to get all the pre-cut supplies to make 8 cards, 2 of each of these 4 designs I'm going to show you. And then this month there's an added bonus. Okay, so here's one. And of course I'm gonna include the tassels, so if you only buy the starter bundle, you don't have to worry. Look at sticker again. Isn't this just crazy gorgeous? All right, and then you're also gonna get this one. And how about a fancy fold? Yeah, we all like those fun folds. So it opens this way and then this way. Yep, everything is pre-cut and ready for you to go. And then how about this? Is this fun or what? Oh, I'm telling you what, you guys. I have so much fun with this stamp set because all these pieces fit together. Now, naturally, they're bigger inside than they look on the case, but isn't this fun for the dimension? And I just want you to know, with Studio Stamps in the mail, not only do you get the pre-cut supplies for free, you also get a free video so you can stamp right along with me, and a free PDF tutorial. So that if you like to save these ideas and the pictures and the instructions for another time for inspiration, you've got those as well. It's an incredible value. And then here is the last one. Pretty, huh? So you see how I use half of that medallion here to create that, and then a little bit of some banners and some designer series papers. Really, really nice. So you'll make 2 of these in Studio Stamps in the mail, 2 of these, 2 of that fancy fold, and 2 of these. But this is like the infomercial part, but wait, there's more. This month I decided I wanted to use those note cards and envelopes that are part of the starter bundle. Now the Premier bundle, you actually get a full package of the brand new thick, very vanilla cardstock and a whole package of 40 envelopes that match the vanilla. So depending on which bundle you choose. So here's the note cards. This is how this one goes, but I want to show you how some of those dies work. Look at this. This is like a 3D die. Isn't this cool? And then of course it comes with the envelope. So I like to put a little something on the envelope. And this one, and I'll be teaching you how to do these corners. These 4 projects I'm showing you right now with the note cards are 4 bonus tutorials that are part of my Studio Stamps in the mail. So you're gonna get the tutorials for those for free. And then how about this one? Oh, again, look at those stamps. Just unending amount of ideas you can do with this. And then of course my envelope, it's tucked inside. And then here's the last one of the 4 bonus tutorials. Really simple, really cute. Here's why I love note cards. You can bang out cards really, really quick. You can't over embellish them, otherwise they won't fit in the envelope. So great, great thing. And of course the note cards and envelopes come with the starter bundle. And if you want the Premier, you're gonna get full cards. So you're gonna get pre-cut supplies to make these 8, plus a video and a PDF, plus the PDF for all of these. You really can't beat it, to be quite honest with you. Let me flip you guys around. Okay, I'm here. I know I sound kind of raspy and I'm really sorry about that. Did you guys like those samples? I hope so. Okay, so remember the card I demonstrated tonight, I am actually going to put up the picture and the cutting dimensions for you as soon as we're done. Just give me a few minutes to kind of find them. They're here on my desk and I'll go post them right here for you so you don't have to hunt and peck for them. Remember, you can get Studio Stamps in the mail, but the last day you can order from me is on Monday, and I guarantee to have them in the mail to you by May 13th. So I do pay for 2 days shipping on my own expense. I do that just to help you make sure everything gets cut and collated and it gets shipped to you priority mail. So most of you will get it within 2 or 3 days. So you probably want to know the price. That's all listed there. The starter bundle with all the products. And I do want you to look at the introduction video because you might think, wow, it's $80. The Premier with everything is $130, but you really need to see what's involved because these bundles will not be offered before and they are an incredible value. So all the pre-cut supplies will be free if you buy those bundles from me through Studio Stamps in the mail. So make sure you head over there. All right. If you want to place an online order, you can do so right through the Learn More button by going to my blog. And everyone who places a $25 order or more automatically is included in my private Live with Lisa. And if you think this is fun, Live with Lisa is way, way even more fun. I do product price patrols and I give you a bundle tutorials for free. And of course, I do live demonstrations and I usually do at least 2. So those of you that have been to Live with Lisa before can probably just chime in. My blog, Bonnie is asking, where is your blog? If you're here on Facebook, there should be a blue button at the top that says Learn More. If you click on that, it will take you automatically to my blog. And for those of you that need to know the address, it's lisasstampstudio.com. Now that's LISASSTAMP studio.com. It's a lot of S's, I know. And I'll make sure I type it in here with the notes when I put the pictures up. But that's it. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Get this bundle. And if you're going to do it, make sure you do it through Studio Stamps in the mail so you can get all the extra stuff that I'm going to include for you for free. I'm so glad that you guys have joined me. Thanks so much, and I hope you have a great evening. Bye-bye.